It's story time, boys and girls. Do you remember what our theme is this week and next week? Easter! It's all about Easter. Do you remember who this guy is? Do you remember what his name is? His name is Mr. Fish, and we call him the Pout fish. Do you remember reading about the Pout fish? You do? All right, so we're going to read Pout Fish Easter Surprise. Mr. Fish was bubbling with excitement. The Easter egg hunt was today. But Mr. Fish was also worried. Every year, no matter how hard he hunted, he never came home with any eggs. He found Mr. 8 and Mrs. Squid weaving baskets for everyone in the neighborhood. "That looks like fun," said Mr. Fish. "Is there anything I can do to help?" "Thanks for offering," said the octopus, finishing up several different baskets at once. "But we've got it covered." "It's tricky business, Mr. Fish," said Mrs. Squid, as her tentacles twisted and tied. "Why don't you spread the word that we are ready to begin?" asked Mr. 8. Mr. Fish happily darted here and there, relaying the message to his friends. Swimming to the school, he found Mrs. Hewitt watching over the little ones at recess. She sounded the bell and the students lined up. "Are you as excited as I am, Mr. Fish?" a little fry asked. "I am very excited," said Mr. Fish. He didn't reveal that he was also very worried. As everyone gathered, Mr. Fish resolved that he wouldn't come home with an empty basket this year. Soon the hunt was underway. Mr. Fish found himself next to Miss Shimmer. "How's it going?" he asked his friend. "No luck yet," said Miss Shimmer. Mr. Fish spotted a beautiful egg nestled in a grove of seagrass. Its decorations were dazzling. "That one is perfect for you, Miss Shimmer," exclaimed Mr. Fish. "Why, thank you, Mr. Fish," said Miss Shimmer. "May I give you a smooch?" "Yes." As the hunt continued, Mr. Fish swam this way and that. Near a shipwreck, he spied an egg that seemed just right for his friend Starfish. Do you see the star egg? It'd be perfect for his friend Starfish. Underneath the coral reef, he uncovered a pearly white beauty for Miss Clam. So there's a bright, shiny white egg, and he said that would be perfect for Miss Clam. With Mr. Lantern, Mr. Fish explored a dark crevice and found an egg with a glow of its own. "This one is very you," Mr. Fish said to his luminescent friend. So there's another one. Wow, he's finding a lot of eggs. More and more eggs were discovered, and the treasure hunt was winding down. And then, to his surprise, Mr. Fish discovered an egg of his very own. This one looks just like Mr. Fish. Wow! But then he saw the friendly little fry who hadn't found any eggs yet. "I've been saving this one for you," said Mr. Fish, turning her pout into a smile. So he gave his egg to little Fry. Wow! "That was very kind of you," Miss Hewitt said, and everyone around agreed. Mr. Fish had a wonderful, warm feeling inside that chased away his worry. "It's really nothing," he said with a smile of his own. But Pout Pout Fish's friends and neighbors didn't think it was nothing. They thought it was something very wonderful indeed. Before Mr. Fish could swim away home with an empty basket once again, they surprised him with a special treat they'd gathered just for him. "You always help us find the perfect eggs," said Mr. 8, "and we wanted to make sure you found the perfect treasure for yourself." "I don't know what to say," said Mr. Fish. "There's only one thing to say," said little Fry. "Happy Easter, Pout Pout Fish." Wow! So every year, Mr. Fish always finds everybody else eggs that are perfect just for them. And he always goes home with his basket completely empty. But what his friends realized was he was helping them a lot. And so they did something very nice for him too. And they gave him a big basket of treats. Wow, that was a fun story. Bye, boys and girls. I'll see you later.